Trey, as you guys reviewed the UAB game, what were some of the issues you felt like came up that produced some of the negative plays that Coach Pruitt wasn't having?
Just execution. A lot of times, offensive line, just executing better, playing hard. Honestly,
Do you feel like there's any communication issues?
not really. It's just execution. We're all getting it down the line. We just got to execute better.
How important is it to kind of nip that in the bud pretty quickly? Because y'all have been, from the outside looking in, y'all have been improving kind of quickly up front, and then it was a tough night Saturday. How important is it to kind of get that corrected quick?
It's just consistency. Playing this sport, man, you can never underestimate your opponent. You got to bring it week in, week out. It's really hard to be consistent, but I think that was our main struggle on Saturday, just being consistent in what we do. We're relaying the calls, getting everything correct. We just got to be out there and be able to execute it.
Your offense has, I think, played multiple quarterbacks in like 7 straight games. It's become like second nature now. You guys just don't even really care who's back there.
Yeah, man. We have complete and total confidence that whoever they put back there is going to get the job done. We have some really great quarterbacks, really talented guys, really smart guys. As offensive line, it's just our job to keep them clean. Let him do his things. When we keep him clean, the right things won't fold.
What is the toughest part about playing so soon as a true freshman on the offensive line, just at a big program?
Yeah. The physical demands, but also the mental. You got to deal with not only am I blocking this 300-pound, 6'4", 6'5" freak every week. In the SEC, I got to figure out how I'm going to block him, but I also got to figure out I'm going to do my chemistry homework, my calculus, stuff like that. Like, I got to manage all that, yet perform well on Saturday. And it's playing O-line, it can be a very public position because at the end of the day, if you don't get your job done, you can get exposed on television, you know what I mean? So it's a hard thing, especially as a young guy coming in here with all those outside external pressures at a young age.
What are the lessons that you learned from your experience that you passed on to Darnell and Wanya? Things you tell them?
Confidence. Everybody's gonna have a bad play. Everyone's gonna get knocked down, but you got to learn to just keep going. Clear your head after that bad play and just keep going. Even if it's a good play, clear your head and keep going because the next play, it has nothing to do with the next play.
Is there any way of knowing, you talked about how many of those demands there are as a freshman, how much of a kind of reality shock that is. Is there any way to understand that until you go through it?
Yeah, probably not. You just got to experience, man. It's a tough thing. It's a hard thing to deal with, but they're handling it well, in my opinion.
What were some of the issues that you saw with Wanya on Saturday that led to some of his issues during the game?
Yeah, Wanya is a great ball player. Obviously, we all make mistakes, and he just had a little rough night, but he's going to come back better and harder. We watched film together. We identified the issues, and he went to work yesterday. He stayed up, watched a lot of film. Was really critical on himself, apologized to us, but he's really working his tail off, man. Wanya's ceiling is so high because he's such a talented player. He's so natural with a lot of things he does. The sky's the limit with Wanya, and he understands it. He understands that he's going to increase his level of play as he keeps going further and further. It's just part of his growing process, moving forward.
What were some of the issues that you saw?
Honestly, I don't really talk about issues with my other teammates. I have issues myself. A lot of times I got beat, put my head in zone protection too much. I got swam over the top, it led to a sack where I got cracked back, So I don't really talk about my other teammates' issues, but Wanya's identifying his issues. We're going to the film room together, just so we can be more cohesive on the left side of the offensive line. Because at the end of the day, we want to be successful. We want to dominate the guy in front of us. We want to be those top tier guys.
Trey, you're a guy your style of play has always kind of been the way it is. It's never changed. But the offensive line, have you seen a different nature to this offensive line the last couple of years under the staff, playing more along the way you play?
Yeah. We sort of got a reckless attitude, and I like that. When I say that, it's not we don't care, but it's just like at the end of the day, we know it's us together, and that whatever tasks we have in front of us, no matter who we're playing, we're going to get it done. It's sort of like a level of toughness that we haven't always had. But I think a lot of guys are really buying into what the coaches are bringing and presenting us. And I think that could be really a testament to Coach Fitzgerald in the offseason, pushing us, guys like Mike Farrell, Coach B in the weight room, just pushing us day in and day out because, everything we face on the field from a physical and mental standpoint we've experienced before in the offseason.
What is it about this team that's enabled y'all to kind of bounce back from 1-4? I mean, a lot of teams could have let that snowball call it a season at that point, and y'all recovered. How are you able to do that?
Yeah, man, it's a testament to the staff and the leadership on this team. First and foremost, Coach Pruitt, coming in, making sure we're going to work day in and day out, making sure we're touching upon the little things, making sure we're going to be successful. At the end of the day, we have an attitude, we're never going to quit. And, at the end of the day, even if we started 1-5, wherever we started at, we're going to go back to work. We're going to keep working every day. We're going to act like it's 0-0 on our schedule.
You talked about that kind of playing reckless, playing with attitude on the offensive line. I think there was a play the other night where Juwan had a caught the ball in downfield, and there were 3 offensive linemen trying to push him down. Is that sort of what you guys are talking about? How do you kind of balance between being reckless but also not maybe getting a penalty there?
Yeah. There's a fine line between that, and we know what line we need to cross and what we don't. But obviously, on the field of play, whenever the whistle hasn't been blown, we're going to try to knock you on your butt.
How critical are these last few games just for getting the program back to where you want it to be, to kind of get to that 6th win particularly after the way the season started?
Yeah, every win's hard to come by, and moving forward, we want to win every time we have the opportunity. But at the end of the day, you're judged on the field, and whether you win or lose, that's the ultimate judgment, But it's always hard to get a win. It's always hard to get an SEC win. And, the rest of our schedule are SEC teams, so it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a grind week in and week out.
What do you think of the hit you took that got flagged?
I didn't really know about it until after, honestly. Sort of happens when you stand in the pile. I got to be a little more aware of that.
What are you seeing from Kentucky's defensive front?
They're really big guys, really strong guys. Don't like to be moved from their point of attack. Pretty seasoned guys, in my opinion. Got a lot of respect for dudes on that D-line. I actually know one of them, but they're a really good, strong defensive front, in my opinion.
Have they changed at all since the past few years that you've been watching them? I know that for years Kentucky was a pass offense and kind of drop back and throw it. Now they're just kind of trying to run over people, and it looks like they're maybe a lot better up front.
You're talking about offensively or defensively?
Yeah, both. Up front.
Honestly, offensively, I don't really watch them that much. I have a friend, Drake Jackson, he plays there, so I like watching them. But defensively, I've seen them change a little bit in terms of size. They're pretty huge up front, in my opinion. They're really big, stout run stoppers. They're really strong guys.
So is that guy y'all saw last week from UAB a good prep for that? That fair dude was pretty large.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Yes, sir.
Any other questions for Trey? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Sure.